This is day 26 of my coding journey for 100 days of SwiftUI. Now this project is part 1 of a part 3 series for learning machine learning. Now that sounds pretty dope, pretty early in the game, but hey man, the more stuff I can learn, the more stuff I can learn. But for part 1, I was just basically understanding how steppers work, date pickers work, and to basically let the Apple framework do its thing. So for example, it doesn't make sense for me to actually calculate the date, time, minutes, seconds, and everything in between, right? Because there's so many factors to take into consideration, like the leap years, the time zones, all that extra stuff. But here, this is where I'm feeding the data for my own machine learning core process, whatever you want to call it, right? So I guess there's two things that I'm doing right now. I'm basically, create ML is basically allowing me to feed information to my machine learning algorithm, and then core is where it's reading that data, trying to find patterns within the data set itself. But let me see if I can actually find the data first. So this is just a random data set of me collecting information and seeing the patterns for when is it best for somebody to get some sleep based off of their current sleeping patterns, right? But this is just part 1, looking at stuff, testing it out. Part 2 will probably have more information and more stuff to work with. Stay tuned.